Hi, I'm in the Sport Hall of Fame at Sport Yukon. I'm here today to talk to you about Sport Day in Canada. Sport Day in Canada is a week long from November 25th to 30th. And we're here to explain to you an event that Sport Yukon is hosting called Higher Faster Stronger Yukon. The goal of Higher Faster Stronger is to get Yukoners to all contribute to a collective goal. For Higher, we're trying to jump as many centimeters as possible as a territory. There are 3 ways to jump. The first one, Britta will demonstrate with a skipping rope. For Higher Yukon, the goal is to get Yukoners to collectively jump as many centimeters as possible. Right now, Britta is going to demonstrate jumping over a skipping rope. We're going to count each jump as 10 centimeters. So however many times she jumps, we're going to multiply that by 10 centimeters, and that's going to be her contribution to Higher Yukon. That's 7 jumps. Thanks, Britta. That's 70 centimeters she's contributed to Higher Yukon. The second option to complete the higher portion of the challenge is jumping onto a box. We have a stepper here, so I'm just going to go ahead and measure it. It's 15 centimeters. This is a good option for someone who is too young to have the coordination to skip, or just plain isn't a fan. So now every time that Britta jumps on this box, we're going to count it as 15 centimeters, contributing towards Higher Yukon. Thank you, Britta. So Britta just jumped 3 times on a 15 centimeter box. That means she's contributed 45 centimeters to Higher Yukon. All right, the final suggestion we have for Higher Yukon is using a staircase. So we're just going to go ahead and measure the stairs as we did for the box. Now we see that they're 20 centimeters. So every time Britta jumps on the stair, we're going to count that as 20 centimeters towards Higher Yukon. Go ahead, Britta. Thanks, Britta. All right, so Britta jumped 3 times on a 20 centimeter step, so that would count as 60 centimeters toward Higher Yukon. The second part of our Sport Day in Canada challenge is faster. We are going to run for the faster portion. Britta and I have already measured out the length of the Sport Hall of Fame. We have the tape measure out. It's 6.6 meters for one length. So each time Britta runs a length, I'm going to make a tally to keep track of how many meters she's running. Go ahead, Britta. So that would be 1 length, 2 lengths, 3 lengths. I think you get the idea. Because it's a little bit more difficult to multiply 6.6 by 3, I would use a calculator at this point to figure out how many meters she's run. But on the tally sheet, all you're responsible for writing is how many lengths she did and at what distance. Now for the third part of our Sport Day in Canada challenge, my personal favorite, stronger. So for the stronger portion, we're asking you to lift from your knees to overhead. There's 3 different options for this. The first one is with a dumbbell. Britta's holding a 2-kilogram dumbbell in her hand, and each time she lifts it, I'm going to count that as 1 lift at 2 kilograms, add them together, and that will be her contribution to stronger. Go ahead, Britta. So she did 2 with her right hand, and 2 with her left hand, which makes 4 times at 2 kilograms, or 8 kilograms contributed towards Stronger Yukon. A second option is a medicine ball. Britta's got a 4-kilogram medicine ball now, so she's going to go from knee height to overhead. All right, so she's lifted the medicine ball 3 times, and it's 4 kilograms, so she's contributed 12 kilograms now to Stronger Yukon. Now for, in my opinion, the coolest part, she's going to lift a bar. This bar weighs 7 kilograms. So each time she lifts it from knee height to overhead, it will count as 7 kilograms towards Stronger Yukon. So if she lifts this bar 3 times, That's 21 kilograms contributed to Stronger Yukon. Some other examples of things you can use to complete the stronger portion of the challenge are bags of flour or small children. Be creative, just make sure you weigh the thing first. So this sheet is pretty straightforward. All we ask is that Yukoners write down the community that they live in, their name, age, and gender, and then the score sheet of how much they've jumped, run, and lifted for the Yukon. No sporting event is complete without a little bit of swag. If your community decides to host Workday in Canada, we'll send you t-shirts, banners, pins, and posters. And there's also some funding available if you'd like to have refreshments and snacks. The goal of Higher Faster Stronger Yukon is to prove that it doesn't take a lot of space to get active. If you'd like to host the event in your community, please contact me. If you're only able to do it in your living room on your own, that's okay too. I hope you're as excited about the Yukon getting higher, faster, and stronger as I am. Please host this event in your community between November 25th and 30th. Run with it, and lift and jump with it as well.